Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Pandas Lab. So let's begin with the fundamentals of a pandas. Our first step is import the library, and here are the commands to import the library. Import pandas as a PD. Every time we are not going to write pandas. Instead of pandas, we'll write short form as a PD, and another will import warnings. Okay, and let's ignore this warning. Warnings dot filter warnings filter warnings ings and ignore. It's right here. Here is our libraries import that pandas as PD, and we import the ignore the warnings. To ignore the warnings, here there are the two commands, that is the import warnings and ignore the warnings. So now our very first task is, let's create series, pandas series. Here is the pandas series. For pandas series, let's take one variable, name is a state, and here I will mention the list of a state. Maharashtra, comma, Gujarat, comma, then Daman and Diu. This is a list of a state. By using this list of a state, now we'll generate one pandas series. So let's print this list of a state first of all. States are here, state. So let's complete the bracket, and here is the list of a state that we can see. Okay. Similarly, we'll create a list of a capital, and the list of a capital are, the capital of Maharashtra is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminals. Capital of Gujarat is Gandhinagar, and capital of Daman and Diu is Daman. Let's complete the list. Once again, we'll print our list. We are printing a list using output formatting. Capitals are, and here are the capitals. Okay, so now we have just start with our pandas series, and here is the list. By using this list, we'll see how to create a pandas series. Let me zoom the screen first of all so that you can see the actual content. So let me write A is another variable name, PD is a short form for pandas series. Here S is in a capital letter. PD.series pass the variable name state, and here is the our list, our series. Here our first series is created, that is a series of a state. So here 0 is nothing but an index number. 0, 1, 2, these are the index values, and Maharashtra, Gujarat, Daman and Diu, these are the data. This data is coming from our list. Okay. Similarly, we have a one more list. The name is the capital. So let's create another list, pd.series and bracket capitals. And here is the list of a capital. You can see. Got it? So what we are did till now, we are define the list of states and list of capitals, and both the lists are converted in the form of a series. And we observe that once we convert the list of a state and capital in the form of series, then 0, 1, 2 is the default index values that we can see. Okay, so now our task is state is now let's convert state into the index value and capital as a data. So let's create one more uh, series here, pd.series, and in bracket we are passing index is equal to state. That means now the state Maharashtra, Gujarat, Daman and Diu, these values are available in the place of index values, and data is equal to capitals. Let's complete the bracket and let's see. Okay, so here we can observe in the place of 0, 1, 2, now there is a Maharashtra, Gujarat and Daman and Diu, and CST, Gandhinagar and Daman. These are the capitals of respective states. Okay, so by using a list we can generate such a kind of a series. Let me zoom this so that you can understand, you can see easily. Okay, so now let's do the next start. Next topic, here it is, create series using dictionary. Let's create the Pandas series using a dictionary. Okay, so first of all we need to define the dictionary. So here is the dictionary. My dict is equal to, let's create one dictionary here. We'll write my name and the salary of the particular person. Let me create another name and we'll write the salary of respective person. Aniket is the third person and his salary is 10,000. Then next one is Sheetal is another person, another girl whose salary is 25,000. Okay, let's take one more and we'll write here Amol. Amol salary is 50,000. Okay, let's check the dictionary as a output. So here is the dictionary that we just created using a key and value pair. Dictionary is nothing but a key value pairs. Okay. So from this dictionary, let's create our Pandas series. Let me zoom first of all, and let me take one more variable. C is equal to pd.series and pass the dictionary name. What is the dictionary name? My dicts dict. And here it is the dictionary name. So here we can see all the keys from the dictionary. Avinash, Kishore, Aniket, Sheetal, Amol. These are the keys of the dictionary. Keys are replaced on place of index value. And the data is nothing but 30,000, 80,000 of that particular salary. Okay, so when we create a dictionary, then that time by default key is replaced in place of index values. Clear? Okay, so let's go for some indexing. Let's write here C bracket 0. What is this? What is the output of this? This will returns Avinash. This will returns the key value Avinash. What is here? On 0 index, Avinash is there. So what is the value of Avinash? Avinash value is 30,000. So answer is my 30,000. Clear? So instead of 0, if I pass name Avinash, then also my answer is 30,000. Clear? Okay. Here we can see. What we are doing here, we are passing 0 value. 0 is nothing but index 0. On the place of index 0, name Avinash is there. And if we pass Avinash, then also the 30,000 value is there. So let's print once again C. C is nothing but our series of the dictionary. We create the series by using a dictionary. So now let's go for one more. 1, index value 1. Then what happened? Index value 1 is equal to Kishore. Kishore name is assigned to the index value 1. So what will be my answer? My answer is now 80,000. Correct? Here it is the 80,000. So in place of 1, we can pass the name Kishore. What is the key point to remember here? Key point to remember here is we have to write the name of this key as it is. If we are making some mistakes, some spelling mistake here while writing the uh, name of the keys, then it will throw an error. Okay, so let's do one more indexing. Now I will consider all the rows and it will go up to the index value 2. What does it mean? It means rows, all rows. And index value, it means all rows and index value 2, up to 2 index value. 2 means 2 minus 1. It will go to 1. So what is the answer? In the answer, we will observe Avinash and Kishore only. Okay, so let's see. Avinash and Kishore is in my answer. Okay, so up to the index value 2. So here is the concept. Whenever the index value, so we can understand this thing like here start value comma end value and step size. So here end value is always minus 1. This is a key point to remember. Okay, end value is always minus 1. Okay, key point. Okay, so now let's do one more example. I will write here uh, Avinash and colon, and I will write here Aniket. Then what will be the answer? In that case, answer is Avinash, Kishore and Aniket. These three are our answer. Why? Because there is no index value. There is a keys. These are the keys. Okay. So here we observe the all the three parameters as an answer. Okay. So what happened in previous case? In previous case, our end value is a 2 and by default key point is what is a key point? End value is a 2. That means 2 minus 1. So it will reach up to 2 minus 1. It will reach up to 1. So what will be the answer? Answer is equal to 0 index value 1 and 1 index value Kishore. So that will is our output. Okay. So here in our second case, what we are doing, we are passing the directly passing the key's name. Got it? So this is the major difference that we need to understand in the place of indexing. So let's start from 1 to 3. Okay. So to understand what is the 1 to 3, let's draw once again, and here C colon 1 comma 3. So little bit so that we can check the uh, user can easily check the outputs. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. So here is the C is equal to K, 1 to 3. So on place of what is the place of 1, Avinash is on a place of 0. What is the index value of Avinash? 0. What is the index value of Kishore? 1. And on place of 3 means we are moving towards 3 minus 1. What is the answer here? 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. And on second place, what is our index value? 0 1 2 Aniket. So here is the Kishore and Aniket. Got it? So that the concept we should understand in place of Pandas. So let's do some mathematical manipulation. C plus C. So it will add C into the C, and we can observe now the increment in the salary. Just it's perform the uh, index wise operation. It adds the value of C into the C value. Okay. So such a kind of the operations we can perform by using the Pandas series. Pandas series is mostly for to create the data set, but in our case mostly we are using a data frame. So now let's move toward the data frame. Pandas data frame. Okay. So let's start the topic Pandas data frame. Okay. Let me do the markdown here first of all. Then my error will remove. Okay. So let's start with the Pandas data frame. Create the first Pandas data frame. Let's take the friends. Friends is equal to, these are some list of friends. Mahendra, Yogesh, Milind, Kirti, Piyush. Okay. Let's convert this list of a friend in the form of a Pandas data frame. So we'll take one more variable, friends.df is equal to pd.dataframe, and pass the friends. Let's print the friends underscore df pandas data frame. So here is the pandas data frame as a friends. Got it? So here we can say Mahendra is on index value 0, Yogesh index value 1, Milin index value 2, Kirti index value 3, Piyush index value 4, and 0. Why it is a 0? Because there is a no column name. So our first priority is to assign the column name. So let me copy these two this data frame into the another cell, and let's pass here comma columns is equal to name. And when we pass the attribute of the column, let's write in the form of a list. Okay, so here is the column name. Got it? Clear? You can, let's observe these two. Here there is no column name because we have not passed column is equal to name. So in that case we have to pass columns is equal to name. Clear? It's very simple. Just write the columns is equal to name in the format of the list, and we can see the output. So now let's create pandas data frame nested list. Let's take a nested list, and from the nested list let's create the pandas data frame. Okay, so here is the nested list, and the name of the list is a friends underscore job comma. Here is our main list. Inside the main list there is a small list, and our first friend name is a Mahendra, comma, he is working from last 13 years. So 13 is the integer, so no need to write in the double inverted comma, and its position as a manager. Okay, so let's copy this nested list, and let's pass this list to the next friend. And what is the name of next friend? Next friend name is a Yogesh. He is working from last 7 years, and his position as faculty, senior faculty. His position is senior faculty. Okay, comma, here it is, and let's write another friend list. He is working from 23 years in the railways. Okay, let's take one more friend, and the name of friend is Kirti. Okay, from last 9 years, Kirti is working as a scientist. Okay, and very lastly, let's write Piyush. He's working from 53 years, 43 years as a developer. Okay, so this is the list of a friend. By using this friend list, let's create a pandas data frame. Friends underscore job. Okay, so here is the list that we can see. Okay, with the help of this list, let's create a pandas data frame. Friends underscore df friends job underscore df. This is the name of variable. pd dot data frame in bracket friends underscore job. This is the name of a friend, and done. our data frame is created. So let's print it. Okay, so here it is my data frame. That is a friend's job df. But what happened here? Once again we get 0, 1, 2. So instead of 0, 1, 2, we can pass the name of the column. So what we have to do? Our first step is columns. Columns is equal to inside the list we'll pass the name, then work period, and then we'll pass another variable, that is a position. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now observe these two changes. Here there is a 0, 1, 2. In place of 0, 1, 2, we have not passed these columns. Okay, now the columns names are there, and we can see this is our new data frame. Clear? Extremely simple. Okay, so now let's load the data frame from various uh, file format, like load the data frame from CSV file. Create data. Instead of create, we'll write loading files into data frame. Let's load the file into the data frame. Okay, so let's come to the home. Here in this my folder, supermarket CSV is the name of a file. Now let's load this supermarket CSV comma separated file in our Jupyter notebook. So perform this step. Data underscore CSV is the name of variable. PD dot read underscore CSV. It's very simple. Read underscore CSV. That says read the CSV file. And here it is a supermarket dot CSV. Bracket complete. We can say data underscore CSV. So this is the data frame of supermarket. Okay. So similarly, let's load the dataset from JSON file. Loading JSON file into data frame. For that, command is very simple. Data underscore JSON is the name of variable. PD dot read underscore JSON is the command, and pass the variable name. What is the name of variable? Let's check here in our dictionary. Supermarket JSON is the name of variable. Supermarket.json is the name of variable, and just pass this name underscore JSON. Here is the JSON file data. Okay, everything is here. Got it? So now let's do one more thing. Loading Excel file, most widely used in our daily life, into data frame. Excel is most widely used. So let's load the Excel data frame into the Jupyter notebook. For that, data underscore Excel is equal to pd dot read underscore Excel in bracket. We'll write the supermarket dot xls. bracket complete. Here it is a data underscore Excel. We can see some error is there. Let's check the name of the file. Excel access supermarkets underscore CSV XLXS. This is the name. Got it? So here is our Excel file format. So we can observe we just load the data from comma separated file, load the dataset from JSON file format, and load the dataset from Excel file. Okay. So now the three datasets are ready with us. Let's go to check the data resolution. Data frame resolution. And select here markdown and let's run this. So dataset resolution print output formatting right here data resolution is and here write data underscore csv dot shape. Dot shape will provide the data resolution. Okay. Whenever we write the dot shape, we get number of rows first, then we'll get number of columns. We can see how many columns are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here it is a 7. And how many number of rows are there? 6 rows are there. The first number is a 6. Clear? Okay. So similarly, we'll do one more print command for data resolution is, and here we pass our data underscore JSON dot shape. Let's complete the bracket and run it. Same file we pass in the format of a JSON. Now let's do one more data resolution is, and we'll pass this data underscore Excel dot shape. So what we understand, dot shape command will provide the resolution of the dataset, number of rows and number of columns. Okay, let's check the data type of each column. To check the data types of each column, let's do, and it's extremely simple to check the data types of each column. And the command is data underscore csv dot dtypes. Directly write this and here we get the name of the columns. These are the column names. Okay. We can check the data type of the column. And if we want to write in the print command, then we can also write here data type of columns are, and then pass here data underscore csv dot dtypes. And let's complete this. Here is some mistake, need to clear that mistakes, and here is the column. So what happened here there are some data types are include there. So after that we'll write one /n escape character, then it will comes on the next line. Okay, that's it. Clear. So similarly we have to do one more thing, JSON data type. Let's check the JSON data types. JSON data types. Uh, let's check the another data frame, that is the Excel data types of column dtypes. Okay, so here there are the data types of the column. Let me add one more cell, and let's go to do some information about data set. Let's check the information about the data set. Select this as a markdown, and here it is, data underscore csv dot info. If we write this, then it is the information of csv data set format. Okay, in this info we can see the null values, non-null. If there is a null value, we can see the null value here. Number of column and data types are also mentioned here in a single place. So let's check the data underscore JSON info. Same info will be there because the data sets are same. Okay, and similarly we'll go for the data underscore Excel. So what happened here? Here we go through all the three data types, Excel, JSON and CSV, that most widely used data types, and we can check the all the commands, all the pandas commands, so that our clarity, our understanding will be much clear. Okay, so now let's get the total record. Get total records in column. So to find out the total records in a column, what we need to do? We need to perform one condition, data underscore csv dot count. Very simple. Data underscore csv dot count. It will count all the columns. How many columns are there? 6 columns are there. The number 6 are there. Okay. So data underscore JSON count, 6 columns are there. Similarly, data underscore Excel dot count bracket, 6 columns are there. Simple. Yeah, here some names are different, supermarket names, and here there is the name only. Number of employees, here is the employee only. That is different in column, that is different in the data sheet. So no need to worry about that. We can check the count, and all the counts are 6. Got it? Extremely simple. Let's check the get index range. Get index range of data set. How we can check the range of the data set? Now the data set is very small, only the 6 rows are there. But what happens if there are 1000 numbers of rows? That time we can check the range, data underscore csv dot index. Simple. Starting value 0, stop value 6, and step size is 1. Similarly, data underscore JSON dot index. Index will provide you the range only. So that's why we are writing the index. So data underscore Excel dot index. Here is the one more range. Got it? It's very simple. So now get the index of dataset columns. Get index of dataset columns. Let's check the index of dataset column. Don't forget to mark down, change the markdown. If you are, here is the code, then only it will error. If there is a markdown, then this will consider as a text. Let me add a few more cells here, and let's check the index value. So how we can check? Data underscore csv dot columns. Dot columns will give you the index value. Let me delete this cell. Data underscore csv dot columns. Here are the index of column. Data underscore JSON dot columns. Here are the names of a column. Data underscore excel dot columns. Here we can see the names of a columns. Clear? Okay. Let's change the index now. State column as a index. Column as index. Let's change the column as a index. Select here markdown and let's set the index. Data underscore CSV. Here is our data set. Okay. So now index are 0, 1, 2, 3. Instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, let's change the index value as a name. Name as the index value. So let's write data underscore CSV. It's very simple, extremely simple. Data underscore CSV dot set index and in bracket pass the name. Okay, here is the set index name. But what happened here? This is not stored in any another new variable. So what we'll do? We'll create one more new variable, data underscore CSV dot new, and let's run this. And all the information will store data underscore CSV underscore new. Okay, got it. So now our index value is different. Clear? Similarly, we'll do data underscore JSON underscore new is equal to data underscore JSON dot set underscore index in bracket. Now, in the place of name, we'll change it to city and set the index as a city. Then let's check the output data JSON. Oh, here is the index is now different. Previously the index is a name. Here it is a name is as an index. And now the index is a different, that is city. Now the city is the index name. So let's go for the next type of data. Data underscore excel underscore new is equal to data underscore excel dot set underscore index, and here we'll use the state. Make sure that write as it is the name of a attribute, data underscore excel underscore new, and let's check. The variable is state now in the place of index. So in this way we can change the index, we can change the indexes. Okay, so I hope you enjoy today's lecture, today's class. If you really enjoy today's class, and if you wish such a kind of lectures in future, then please like, share and subscribe. Uh, Be Happy Lifetime YouTube channel. Thank you for watching the class.